kakra ya mahuni ebo bohwa ba mokwa no mobekasa nsambe de sisi Ghana yi nti dem koko akuafo they said them dija akuafo nyina wo tachiman ba busumi ni no ene se adwara ya yes survey sa survey no if you do asamiansa yenye bi Ghana ha bio agricultural census if you 33 years yenye bi Ghana ha ya ba survey ya huru se akuafo o ye adwuma pa ewuramu uka omunyina ebro opepe miensa 3 million sa nipa omu sa yes adwuma no omu fie no in their household nipa account omu 11.3 million and also households so na emukura fa and to aba let us all the 3 million no and 6 million na there's a 9 million. And if Ghana has a register almost on Trabano, only 17 million. And you have 4 HBC here. I have 4 to me, he's saying, say, I can't hold you up. I phone the when you're president, I said, when the president. And now your mom no say, Moon see na do Danko Kufuado in it. Moon see na do here. I'm of Nana say, Najumano Koso. No, may any to my papa be a fra. Kakramaka channel, Bedamasi.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture, Dr. Owusu Afriye. Baba Mocho, Sampen Penso Ayadrino. You bet my own best, Simabe, Mienumi and Sa, at the Ama Center for National Culture. Now, Omagru Tiawa at their mind. Omugru, we are. Otu for Nasa 2 at the Pabua Kessie at the Ashe Asachahine Mensabunsu. Oni Abekasa. Now, Faye, we are. Nana at the Danko Kufuado Ghana Mampeni, and Sir Rebecca. Shall we have a display by the Center for National Culture? very much, Center for National Culture. Thank you very much. Whoever support Informal Center for National Culture. Beautiful display. Yadamasi. Coco. Ghana. Sakratini waje pensioner. Kratini awobotai. Wash a suit. So waje pensioner. Yadamasi. Esansa anna ayeda kasia adema Ghana for. Esansa di obiara rese onkokra brem ana obiru wa bremu oyamra. Ubenya bibia odo obeto so na aboa. Wesa sunti now say to 2 or 2 4 abebiu or 2 the penny pa so amra na offer any munyam kese emeta adwumedi mama yefa esembo asia nana asechere mesa bonsu aya o 2 4 for say to 2 abebiu and then we see the adwumedi yase pajama sembo ni muja du say nana ani eba abedi kita ho.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Adudankwa Akufo-Addo, the Chairman for the occasion, Honorable Akman Owusu-Agyeman, the Minister for Agric, Dr. Usefri Akoto, the Regional Minister, Ministers, Otumfuo had wished he were here, but he's engaged with the commissioning of a fruit factory that he has established at Sabie Kufrum, near Trede, on the Kumasi-Obuasi Road. As far back during the Gold Coast, long before Ghana gained independence, our country's economy has been built on the backs of our cocoa farmers. Indeed, when funds were needed by the Gold Coast government under the British colonial rule to build the first university in Ghana, at the request of my uncle, Otumfuo Agyeman Prempeh II, it was our cocoa farmers who collectively provided the seed funds to set up what is today the University of Ghana. It is the hard work of our cocoa farmers that has provided the revenues that have been used by successive governments to support the economic and infrastructural development of our country. Today, cocoa farming has been left to the aging population. Farmer income from the cocoa enterprise has not matched the increasing pace of inflation and cost of living in the country, with the result that the younger and the more educated generation do not find cocoa farming attractive. Our cocoa farmers, once the richest in our towns and villages, are no longer considered the rich and the affluent in our society. motivation for the younger generation to engage in cocoa farming has been very low. Incentives have virtually been non-existent until now. It is therefore welcome news that the current government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has found the need to introduce the Cocoa Farmers Pension Scheme as a means of making cocoa farming attractive and to provide a future for our farmers. I hope that our farmers will seize this opportunity to register and join this pension scheme and take full advantage of the benefits that it will provide. I hope also that the managers of the scheme and the National Pension Regulatory Authority will do whatever it takes to make this scheme successful, to attract renewed interest in cocoa farming. Thank you, Mr. President. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Nana. Cocoa, Ghana, and Pempensona, Yakan, Adu. Now, Pepasa, Yemi Yawa. Nipado Duanano, say, Niama aban ayadiama wono eya no okanya na se eya fo ani so ti ababa modern se be kan kakra na ne kan mu se de be ye no se ye ka one district one factory na odi na na do di e de ahye so enti one district one factory na odi na na do enti ya kra do ana ma kra do planting for food and jobs. One district, one factory, free SHS, one district, one ambulance, farmers' pension, year of roads, nurses alawa, teachers alawa. Mama First Asia, the President of the Republic of Ghana, at the time for
Ashanti Regional Minister, dignitaries of the government, the Deputy Minister for Works and Housing, Member of Parliament will be Chairman and members of the Board of Cocoa Board, Chief Executive of Cocoa Board, the Chief Executive of MPRA, leaders and representatives of farmer and cocoa farmers groups, Professor Nana Mensabusu, Ashanti, representing Otufo Ashanti, residents of Subi, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen,
Some 2 months ago, I was in Sefiroso, capital of the Western North region, to launch the $600 million National Cocoa Rehabilitation Scheme. The aim of the scheme is to aid in the rejuvenation of diseased and overage farms and productivity enhancement activities, including pruning and hand pollination and irrigation of cocoa farms. The remaining amount will go to support local processing and value addition and promotion of local consumption of cocoa products. At that event, I also announced the award of a new, unprecedented cocoa producer price of 10,560 cedis per metric ton, equivalent to 660 cedis per bag for the coming 2020-2021 crop year. In furtherance of the joint decision and determination of the governments of Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire, the countries who are the greatest global producers of cocoa, to guarantee their farmers a decent and secure return for their toil and labor from the system of the living income differential. This morning, we're gathered here to deepen the resolve of government towards improving the circumstances of our cocoa farmers by launching the Cocoa Farmers Pension Scheme. When we talk about 4 more years for Nana and the MPP to do more for you, the Cocoa Farmers Pension Scheme is one such example. There are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of cocoa farmers across the country who are responsible for the production of a crop that has for over a century been the mainstay of the economy of our country. They have worked hard to provide us the income with which we have built our nation's infrastructure and its most important educational institutions. In recognition of this, the Ghana Cocoa Board was mandated under Section 26 of the Cocoa Board Law, 1984 PNDC Law 81, to establish a contributory insurance scheme for cocoa farmers within the framework of the Social Security scheme, so that they could also enjoy a well-deserved pension upon retirement. Successive governments, for various reasons, were unable to fulfill this, much to the disapproval of cocoa farmers, who continue to make demands for the establishment of the Cocoa Farmers Pension Scheme. As candidate Akufo-Addo, in the run-up to the December 2016 elections, I made a solemn pledge to cocoa farmers that if the Ghanaian people repose their confidence in me, and I won the election of 2016, my government would establish a pension scheme for them, not just in fulfillment of the law, but also in line with government's plans to improve the living standards of cocoa farmers in Ghana. Upon my assumption of office, I tasked the CEO of Cocoa Board, the hard-working, enterprising Joseph Boahin Edu, to begin work earnestly with the National Pensions Regulatory Authority and other stakeholders to set up a cocoa farmers pension scheme to support cocoa farmers enjoy a decent pension. Through the shared determination and expertise of those I put in charge to ensure the establishment of the scheme, both the legal framework and the technical structures have been put in place for the smooth takeoff of this all-important scheme. The pension scheme will enable cocoa farmers to make voluntary contributions towards their retirement, whilst Cocoa Board makes a supplementary contribution on behalf of the farmers as well. This guarantees a decent retirement income for cocoa farmers for life and ensures that they can maintain decent livelihoods after retirement. To ensure the successful rollout of the scheme, Cocoa Board is embarking on a census to collect data on farmers for the Cocoa Management Scheme, CMS. The CMS will hold a robust database of all cocoa farmers in the country and track their contributions. It will also facilitate the prompt payment of claims to beneficiary farmers. I entreat all farmers to sign on to the Cocoa Farmers Pension Scheme to enjoy the full benefits of the scheme. I thank all stakeholders for their contribution to the sustenance of the cocoa industry and reiterate my government's commitment to ensure that the industry receives the needed attention, obtains its fair share of the national cake, and acquires an equitable stake in the cocoa value chain. Maka baya semi, amensu menkana na do wansam kakra. Joada bay. Gada fwa kwejna kese. Akwa kotuaba. Ayi dia man besane sa. Fie na ye da nimi. Na yi wona so a. Ye ba be komra se be dwam ho. Aka ko ye emra amaye. Fie na ni. Ne ba kuma se ha. Ne be jira Ashanti nim. E be sra mu moa. Se ena me se ya minima amayoko MPP ayeno. The Samo, Mon Piamechi, the Kosha Bankesiamo, Amiya Dumani, Fasoni, Mutiemi, Ebuami, Etuabano Bomame, Emaniko share, Abankesiamo, and there a brainer do, Semaba, na a Jumabo de Share Nisano. The Baba Betty who are dance here. Na Nabu Conta. Enti, a Quafo, Coco Quafo, Comasi Mai, Asante Mai, question of me Bisamu, and your mamma. So now as a form of another bay Juma, and I'm going to be called Abamania here, a Mamma, a Bebombing Chindom. I want my seven jumbo. Now, maybe I'm a person here. Let it show my Ben Kosobe Bagana. What is it to me? For my Subin constituency. MPP 4. Now. So go boom when you must say. Am the minister or my bemu, a deputy minister for works and housing? Known as subbing for Mayino, a year, Party entry. So therefore, Motona and Motona Eugene entry. 4 more for Nana, 4 more for Eugene entry. Assuming also Eugene entry Kwana. I was saying. Mesramo, Afei, go. Namo Shamia Rotten Sroko at the Aqua,